I ask you to forgive me, Slowbro mains, because I have slept on this wonderful, wonderful, dopey man. He's a sweet man and a kind man, and I didn't realize that I should have been playing Slowbro a lot earlier, because right now making this guide, I am in love with this defender. Hello everyone, this is Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! And I'm back with another best build guide. Today it is Slowbro, the ranged defender. Slowbro is so tanky and also has some incredible utility, plus one of his damaging moves is absolutely insane. This Pokemon is so freaking good. I don't know how I'll ever make it up to my Slowbro mains out there that I slept on this. What do I have to do? Do I have to come to your house and perform close-up magic? Because I'll do it. So come along with me, friends. In this guide, we'll talk held items, battle items, all of Slowbro's attacks and passives, what I think the best build for Slowbro is right now, and of course ranked gameplay footage where we show just how sweet this sweet boy is. Oh, he's so sweet. There's nothing wrong with him. He doesn't need to go to a specialist. One of my favorite things about Slowbro is how early he becomes effective. At level 4, he turns into Slowbro from Slowpoke, and from there he is, I'd consider him a fast bro. I'm not even gonna lie. At levels 1 and 3, you get to pick between Water Gun or Slack Off. Water Gun is the easy early choice. You shoot water forcefully, dealing damage at the opposing Pokemon and decreasing their movement speed. Plus, when you charge it up and hold the button a little longer, it increases the area of effect and damage. One of my favorite things about it is that it goes through targets, so you can hit multiple enemies with it. His next ability you unlock is Slack Off. It continuously restores your HP for a short time, very similar to what happens with Snorlax. If the slacking off is interrupted, the HP restoration does continue, just at decreased power. Nothing to write home about, but what do we write home about anymore, huh? I swear, people don't mail real letters anymore. You'll get rid of it soon, but it's a nice little self-heal. Again, very early you get an amazing move. At level 4 you choose between Scald or Surf, and I will scald you. It's a little play on words because scold, if you choose Scald. It's basically an upgraded water gun. It leaves an area of effect that creates burn damage, which is cool. It just isn't anything compared to Surf. I'm happy to be proven wrong here, but Surf is the better choice by far. By far. Also, something to notice, your area of effect stays right where you first hit someone, so it doesn't go to the end of the move. It goes to where the move first connects. Now, on to Surf. Surf is absolutely amazing. You get a small dash with it, you charge forward, you deal damage with a wave, and then it's followed by 2 more waves in quick succession that deal damage to the Pokemon in the area and decrease their movement speed. Plus, this throws Pokemon up in the air for a moment. The only real issue I have with Surf is that it makes Scald look so bad in comparison. Now, I know there's going to be someone out there who runs Scald and he's a master rank player and he's the greatest and I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm telling you, Surf is the greatest move. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened. How do I apologize to you Slowbro mains? I'm so sorry. Do you want me to eat a really hot pepper? Because I'll do it. Not only do I love Surf offensively, I also love running away from battle and using Surf because the enemies who are chasing you just get destroyed by these waves. My current stance is if you don't take Surf, you belong in an insane asylum or Arkham Asylum. And you wouldn't like that, would you? Having to hear what the Riddler thinks about everything? Oh my god, we get it. You like riddles. Slowbro's next move choice is a little more forgiving depending on which one you pick. You can either have Amnesia or Telekinesis. When you use Amnesia, you nullify some damage before it takes effect, and then for a short time you become immune to hindrances and you get increased defense. It also increases the damage dealt by your next Scald or Surf, and you can't use Scald or I'll throw you in prison. So, of your next Surf. This is really pretty good. It makes you tankier, it makes it harder for people to stop you, and it increases the power of your next move. I like it a lot. Your second option is telekinesis, and I go back and forth between telekinesis and amnesia. I think amnesia is probably a safer pick because telekinesis requires your allies to do something, but when you use telekinesis well and your allies work with you, you take down tons of Pokemon because of it. The only issue with telekinesis is it also pulls you out of the battle, so you make an opposing Pokemon float. If you use it again, you actually pull them a little closer to you. And while they're up there floating, they can't do anything. If you're able to grab one of their carries with this move and everyone can jump on them, oh, it's so great to pick up a Gengar or a Cinderace and just watch them get melted by your team. Right now, my preference is telekinesis if I feel like I have allies that are going to work with me. If I'm not so sure about what's going on, I think amnesia is an amazing call also. I couldn't fault you for going either one. One of the reasons you might not want to use telekinesis is just because his Unite move is very, very similar. You have the user stare at an opposing Pokemon and attack them continually, dealing damage and binding them. So it's very similar, except you're attacking them, binding them, and you become immune to hindrances and gain a shield. It's the same move, but way better. Slowbro's passive is Oblivious. When you receive damage, the HP loss is gradual. That's that lighter blue gauge that you see on your health. When damaging another Pokemon with a move, not with a basic attack, you nullify some of that pending damage before it takes effect. So you can get hit and then use your Surf, not Scald, nullify some of the damage, turn around, and win the engagement. Slowbro's boosted basic attack also deals damage to nearby Pokemon and decreases their movement speed. I've noticed early game this really helps us set up a good gank. Now let's talk battle items, and as you know, I really only recommend one battle item, the eject button. Considering there's not much else to say about battle items right now, in my humble opinion, I have decided that it is question time. Today's question is, what Pokemon in Pokemon Unite did you finally end up trying and then go, oh my god, I can't believe I was sleeping on this Pokemon? For me, it's been my boy Slowbro. Let me know in the comments. Held items time. As you know, I recommend Buddy Barrier on essentially every Pokemon. Pretty much every single Pokemon does well with Buddy Barrier. I think it's amazing. Shell Bell is really, really good for Slowbro. It gives you special attack, cooldown, and you restore health when you hit with a move. It's incredible. If you're worried about damage output, you could use Wise Glasses, but I prefer something more like a Focus Band on Slowbro, just something to give it some health when its life gets low and some increased defenses. You are a defender after all. Another option might be an Assault Vest, although I would probably take Shell Bell as one of my slots, so I don't think I'd go Focus Band and Assault Vest. An item I know is really popular for defenders is Rocky Helmet, and I have not put enough item enhancers in it to really try it out, and that's on me. If you like Rocky Helmet, I'm sure there's a good reason for it. I just have not tested it enough. So right now, I'm running a Shell Bell, a Focus Band, and a Buddy Barrier. Now let's take a look at some Slowbro gameplay and we can talk strategy. Obviously, always picking them off with your basic attack is great, and then when it's time to engage, you can surf in and fight them. And then when you're heading out, oh, well, I guess this battle's done. No, it's not. I'm surfing back in, baby. Surf is just so freaking powerful, and you can really use it to help with those ganks. Here's a nice moment where this Machamp was going to take Rotom, but I can use Amnesia to get a little extra power, then Surf. Surf will knock Machamp up into the air, and that entire time I can attack Rotom, plus all the waves will hit Rotom, and you can steal objectives. Here's a little team fight we were having, and something to notice about Slowbro's Unite move is I was trying to grab Gardevoir, obviously. Why would I want to grab Snorlax, who already had low health with that Unite move? But without moving out of range of the Snorlax or selecting Gardevoir in my targeting wheel, it just chose, I believe, the Pokemon with the lowest health, because I think I was even slightly closer to Gardevoir. Here's just a little of that Surf being used to chase someone down. Greninja's trying to leave, and I'm just going to put Surf in the path I think he's going to walk, and we get an easy takedown there. Here's a little telekinesis gameplay here. I was going to grab this Charmeleon, but I realized my jungler has left to deal with this Gengar. So I grab it here with telekinesis so it doesn't have time to use its Hex on Zeraora. Just a quick Surf engage here. God, this is so good. Surf is so good. Something I also like about telekinesis is I feel like it tells your allies, hey, let's focus on this. It's not something you can easily do in game right now, so I do like that aspect of it. I also like having telekinesis and the unite move sometimes because you often need time to let your entire team engage near Zapdos, and being able to hold Gengar in place for a moment and let everyone focus on him is just what we need. I think Surf and Amnesia might be better, but I gotta say, I love using telekinesis, especially when you run with someone like a Cinderace. Oh, it's so perfect. I hope you've enjoyed this Slowbro best build guide, and I hope one day the Slowbro mains will forgive me for sleeping on Slowbro. I understand if they can't, though. However, if it makes it up to them, I'll try to wingman with them in a bar. I'll tell everyone how cool they are, and I'll look like a real idiot. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, everyone. The likes, the comments, the subscriptions. I love you, and I will see you all next time. Mwah.